Hi friends, you are watching movie reviews with Raghuram. In this video, I'll be reviewing the Hindi movie 200 Halla Ho or 200 Halla Ho. This movie is based on the true incidents that happened at Nagpur. Balli Chaudhary is a criminal, gangster, serial rapist and a murderer. He is brought for trial into the courtroom. Suddenly 200 women, yes 200 women who have masked their faces with saris and veils rush into the courtroom and slaughter Balli Chaudhary and mutilate his body. They cut down his body piece by piece and throw the pieces of his mutilated body in different corners of the courtroom. This incident happens even as the police are watching, and even police are also injured in this particular incident. The 200 outrageous women had used whatever came into their hands as weapons and instruments to slaughter Balli Chaudhary in the courtroom. The slaughter and murder of Balli Chaudhary was very cruelsome and it raised many brows. Everybody started questioning why these 200 women slaughtered Balli Chaudhary in the courtroom. Why did they cut his body into pieces? Why did they throw the body parts in different corners of the courtroom? Why did they do such an inhuman act? Later we come to know that it was this Balli Chaudhary who had tortured the women of the village. He had given them so much pain, so much trouble that they had no other way than killing him. The women of the village tolerated his torture for 10 long years. 10 long years they were patient until one brave girl stood against him. Now what? 200 masked women had killed Balli Chaudhary and the police were under the scanner. The police wanted some soft target and they arrest 5 Dalit women from the village, making them scapegoats. And these 5 women are put into trial for killing Balli Chaudhary. And to top up all this, it was the election time. To give a fair trial to these women and also as an election agenda, the WRC, that is Women's Right Commission, appoints a FFC, that is Fact Finding Committee. The Fact Finding Committee comprised of 4 people, all 4 reputed and responsible citizens, all 4 coming from different strata of the society. The FFC was led by retired Judge Vittal Dhangle. Now, once the police comes to know that FFC has been formed and retired Judge Vittal Dhangle is leading the team, they realize that he definitely is going to pull some dead bodies from the closet. They clearly know that Vittal Dhangle is not only a retired judge but is also a law-abiding citizen. Now, the police seriously wants this case to be closed before the facts come out. They want the things to be done and dusted before the FFC finds out the truth. And that is what happens. In spite of all the efforts of Vittal Dhangle and his team, the 5 women who were arrested are proven guilty in the court and are sentenced for life. Now, Vittal Dhangle is not a person who gives up so easily. He reopens the case. He gets the case reopened and starts reinvestigating on that case. And then some shocking realities come out. Senior actor Amol Palekar, one of my favorite actors, Amol Palekar, has played the role of Vittal Dhangle, and what a performance, sir, hats off. Amol Palekar is the soul of the movie, he is the heart of the movie. Though the movie is based on real incidents, though it covers up a very sensitive issue, the storytelling and the narrative has been very weak in this movie. Just because the narrative doesn't look too impressive. The real incident could have been picturized in a better way, and I feel the courtroom scenes should have been much better. And once you come to the climax of the movie, I don't want to spill the beans here, you start feeling that things are going very easily and at a quicker pace. The narration of the story of this movie is not impressive. Why did I say that? It is just because it looks patchy, it looks preachy at many places. The core concept of the movie was to cover the main incident of 200 Dalit women coming and killing a person, taking the law into their hands and punishing the person who has tortured them for a decade. But on the backdrop of the story, the actual plot is lost, where a lot of casteism has been discussed, caste discrimination has been discussed, and lot of dialogues, monologues, everything pertaining to the casteism, the Dalit, the caste discrimination. These things have been focused, these things have been discussed elaborately in some sequences, which looks really unnecessary. Okay, speak about caste discrimination. It is really bad. It is a bad thing. It is a stigma in the society. It is a point which doesn't give equality. Okay, speak against it. Speak in terms of action, not in terms of dialogues, not in terms of monologues, not in terms of discussions. The movie length is not very much. It is just 1 hour 55 minutes, probably 1 hour 50 minutes movie. And if the preachy scenes were removed, it would have been still cut short. And coming back to Amol Palekar ji, and when all these things are happening and nothing much is happening in the movie also, Amol Palekar keeps the movie going. He keeps the spirits of the movie very high, and his role is well scripted. He too has preachy dialogues, but overall Amol Palekar forms the soul of the movie. Rinku Rajguru as a brave rebellion Dalit girl has given a decent performance. Sahil Khattar as Balli Chaudhary looks cruel. He doesn't have a big role, but he's okay as a villain. Indraneel Sen Gupta has a very tiny role as Inspector Samir, and I would highly appreciate another actor, Upendra Limaye. Look out for him. Very good role. Upendra Limaye as SI Suresh Patil has given a commendable performance. Barun Sobti and Saloni Batra are also in this movie, but they don't have lengthy role. In fact, they don't even have short roles which are impressive. Many dialogues and monologues in the movie are good to a certain extent. It is a numbness towards the crime that is really disturbing, tells Amol Palekar, and that is a dialogue I loved. An unjust law is no law at all is also a dialogue which Amol Palekar tells. That is also impressive, and that also forms the theme of the movie. The movie 200 Halla Ho speaks about the denied justice and the effects of denied justice. It shows that if the justice is denied, people will start taking law into their hands and the justice will be served in the roads instead of in the courtroom. And that is damaging to the soft running of a society. The movie raises its voice against the suppression and oppression of poor and underprivileged people. It also raises its voice against the injustice done to the so-called lower class people, especially the Dalits. The movie ends with a moral that justice is equal for everyone and that justice is above all caste and religion. Sarthak Dasgupta has directed this movie and he has done a decent job. Overall, I should tell that 200 Halla Ho is a okay one-time watch movie. If you want to watch the movie, watch it for Amol Palekar sir. You won't get to see this legend acting in many movies. Thanks for watching my video. If you loved my video, kindly like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you all in my next video with yet another movie review. Until then, do take care. Goodbye. Namaste.